Hi there, this is Tim Walther with Grand Dynamics. We're here in Salt Lake City, Utah at Meeting Professionals International, and we've been interviewing and recording some insights from planners and suppliers over the last few days in order to put together a little video clip of tips and tidbits that will help you to provide additional impact for your meetings.
Hi, we're here with April Chapman-Broussard from Speaking Up, and she's going to share some social media tips for meeting planners.
All right, April.
Okay, so let's talk about two different ones. Two of the three most popular, which of course are LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. So with LinkedIn, what I want you as meeting planners to do is to go into the events section. It's underneath on the menu side, on the left-hand side, you're going to find applications. Under there is an event. Click on the events and you can add your own events. This is great because it markets out to not only who you know, but who they know and any groups you might be a part of. So this is a great way to get your word out, to get people to your events that you might not have ever touched otherwise. So that's one tip, all right? Next tip is Facebook. If you're going to use your Facebook, a lot of people ask me, should I open up another account for my Facebook, for my business? Because I get a lot of professional people wanting to contact me and friend me, and I don't really want to be friends with them that way. So anyways, the thing you can do is go into your friend area and divide them up. You can have friend lists. You can have a friend list, a family list, a professional list. Once you make a professional list, you can only have your professionals see what you want them to see. They might not see your pictures of your kids and the camping trip you went on last weekend, but what they will see is those cool tips that you post with your status, or you can change anything about what they see in the settings area once you develop lists, and you'll put them in lists as soon as you friend them, or as soon as they ask to be friended by you.
Hi there, this is Tim Walther with Grand Dynamics, and we're here with Michael Weber to share ideas from his process, The Chemistry of New Ideas, for a tip for meeting planners.
Our idea is to give them something which is necessary, intriguing, but insufficient, and makes them want to come to the general session the next day to get the rest of the goodie. The idea I shared with the group here is to give them 4 green batteries. There are some batteries that are being manufactured now that are very low cost, which are rechargeable and which can go into the soil and will break down without damaging the earth, trying to think a little bit green. So the batteries look different, but work exactly the same. And a little note that goes along with that saying, find out exactly what these are going to power up at tomorrow's general session. And people will look at these and they'll think, well, this is really interesting. This one might go inside a digital camera. This one might go inside an MP3 player. This might be noise reduction headphones. And it's not until they show up to the general session that they get the actual amenity that those connect to. So the idea is to plant a little piece of the story in their head to get them asking a question, and then they have to show up to the core content, to the meat of the meeting, to find out what it's really all about.
All right, we're here with Carl Winston from the School of Hospitality and Tourism Management at San Diego State University. And Carl is an expert in building effective teams. So Carl, why do you think it's so important in this current economic climate to have effective teams in our organizations?
It's never been more important than today to have effective teams. One of the things that we're all facing is doing more with less. That means you've got to have people who pull together to make sure they're delivering value to their clients and to the organization. Ask your employees, if you're the leader, what are my top 3 priorities? What are our top 3 business threats? What are our top 3 opportunities? Ask their direct reports to submit those in informally and reconcile those to what the leader thinks those 3 things are as well. And then have a conversation to make sure everyone is on the same page. That little mini audit will tell the leader how good a job they're doing at leading their teams and communicating the important priorities.
Hi, we're here with Kevin Olson from One Smooth Stone, and Kevin, we would like to know what you view as the benefits of experiential learning in the meeting planning industry.
From my perspective, the benefits of experiential learning in a meeting environment, man, there's a lot. I guess the biggest thing is anytime that we can engage an audience, get them to actually be active in the learning process, so that now instead of just someone talking to them, they have the opportunity to engage in the information and also realize that there's great learning from each other, from peers, if you will. Anytime we can do that, it's a good thing. People are going to remember, in our experience, when they have the opportunity to become more engaged in that process.
I'm here with Todd Hunt, and he's going to be sharing with you A tip for meeting planners on booking a professional speaker.
When we interview speakers or looking at speakers to hire, of course, one thing that everybody does is look at videos, DVDs and clips on the websites, which is good. But a planner once said to me something that was really interesting. She said, you know, any speaker can be good for 10 edited minutes. And what she said was, I look at a speaker's video clips for his style, and I listen to a CD of his entire speech for his content. Because when you listen to the entire speech, and it doesn't have to be video, it can be audio, from beginning to end, you'll know if the speaker is really a good fit for your audience.
We have Fiona Pelham from Organize This in Manchester, England. She's going to give us a tip on sustainability.
So a good idea when you're planning your event is to look at what resources you can reuse after your event. For example, MPI have a great donation bin here for your lanyards and your event bags, anything else that can be recycled and donated into the local community.
Hi, this is Tim.
And Stephanie from Grand Dynamics.
We're here at Salt Lake City at Meeting Professionals International, and we look forward to connecting with you soon.